NIKKE posted a couple hours ago Velvet's kit, so let's go a little bit over it. She has her nipples out, by the way. It's like, what is this doing? Not complaining, looking really good. Not complaining, just saying, okay, just saying. Nipples out completely. It's like, oh, I like it, I forgot to cover, sir. Okay, that's it. Let's talk a little bit about Velvet's kit, what's going on. She has an interesting kit. She feels more like an off-burst character, but that's because I'm just thinking right now. I woke up on a full win team with the current meta characters, alright? As a buffer, I think she can see usage. I don't think it's gonna be a TCL character by any means, but it has an interesting kit and decent-ish numbers for her boost. So let's talk about this before we start. Hello, the internet. Welcome back to another Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought her jiggle was gonna be worse, but it's pretty nice when she's shooting. You know, there's a nice recoil to it. Now, would I put her too high on the asset tier list? I don't think so. Because sniper rifles tend to lower your position unless, obviously, you are the killer wife, right? If you're the killer wife, you are exempt for everything else. But it's a solid T1, T2 most likely, right? T1, T2 contender, really good as. We'll see when we can properly see it in-game. Her burst animation is pretty good. I think it's a nice burst. Now, for a character that clearly is such a, how to put it, no? Such a straightforward character. I was expecting higher fan service, but still, it's fantastic with that. If this is what you're getting for the MLB, 10 out of 10, right? 10 out of 10. I am getting only one copy because if it's true, we are getting the collaboration after this. 900 tickets, depending on what collab it is, might not be enough, right? If it's a good collab, if it's an IP I like, it's obviously MLB. If it's an IP I don't care about, then it's one copy. Overall, when it comes to abnormal characters, there is barely any reasons to be going for MLB on any of them. I think at MLB only 2 characters. It was Makima, the first collab we got. Never use her. I haven't even watched Chainsaw Man, alright? Useless MLB. And then 2B. Good ass. I don't regret that one. One of the best assets in the game. So, zero regrets on that. And then everything else, even if they're good characters, like the Evangelion Part 2, or even Stellar Blade, I don't MLB. I pull, for example, Jill and Raven. I got 2 in 1 multi, so that's why they have LB1, but I don't MLB them. For the most part, unless it's an IP I really love, I just don't care, right? That's it. Enough jabbing about that. Let's jump directly into Velvet's kit. She looks fantastic visual-wise, zero complaints. Her kit seems that it might have usage at least, which is more than what I can ask for when it comes to shift up, alright? If there is a usage for a character, I am happy already. Supporter B2 sniper rifle wind, pretty basic stats when it comes to the right. Okay, 69.04 is pretty standard, 1 second charge time, 250 on full charge, and 6 bullets with a 2-second reload time. Pretty basic stuff. Her kit is interesting because it seems you're gonna have to pick. Do you want to be running her as the off-burst unit? Do you want to be running her as a burst character? Because she will be switching what she does. So her skill 1, Sticky Fingers, activates at the start of the battling when entering burst stage 2. Okay, so basically she doesn't even need to be bursting in order to activate this cat. Oh wow, where are you going, girl? You are. It's fine, it's fine. Hopefully you guys are not hitting anything. The cat is just hitting the mic. Bullet Snatch function steals the enemy bullets and keeps them in her ammo pouch. Affects all enemies, remove 5% of bullets, and then affects self, filling her own ammo pouch with 6,000 rounds, or up to a maximum of 6,000 rounds. Now, my problem with this is this only for PvP, or does this work for any enemy, right? Because do enemies have like an ammo count? I'm asking, right? I'm asking, do enemies have an ammo count? I have no fucking idea, I'm gonna be honest. So, I don't know if this is purely PvP or this is PvE. I'm assuming right now it works on PvE, right? I don't think Shift Up is that out of touch to be making something like this work for PvP only. So, I'm gonna assume this works on PvE, and then, you know, on the 29th, we can get all surprised together. She will steal bullets from the enemy, fill her own pouch, and this cannot be dispelled, and it's continuous. Pretty good. Now, when she attacks with full charge while you are not in full burst, she will strengthen herself. So she will increase her own attack and her own attack damage, and she will expend ammo from this pouch 100 for every full charge shot. Pretty nice. As a supporter character B2 sniper rifle, it might not be good enough to like actually run her as a damage dealer, but extra damage is extra damage, which for raids will always help. But again, I don't think that's gonna be her use. I think her use will be here on a skill 2 because Bullets of Love activates when attacking with full charge during full burst, right? So she will strengthen allies by spending ammo from the ammo pouch, which is going to be two things. First of all, giving attack 25% of the caster's attack for 3 seconds continuously. Full charge, you can keep 100% uptime on this. And charge damage increase by 100% for 3 seconds, which once again is pretty good. So this also obviously will spend ammo from her pouch, 300 per full burst shot, for full charge shot she's doing. The good thing about wind characters, and again, this is not limited to wind, but the good thing about wind characters is that they can take advantage of that, because if you do a charge speed, your Liberalia will automatically be out of being on the same team as Velvet, but both of them can take advantage of charge damage, and they are usually the characters you care about when it comes to wind. Obviously, we can include these two on the conversation, but talking about the pure meta team at the moment that you can run for wind is going to be this, right? So you can be running a new B2 as the off-burst character while having a full wind team that is benefiting from these buffs on your main damage dealers. And also basically everyone benefits from the attack buff, regardless of if they are a sniper or a rocket launcher, right? So decent buffs, at 25% of the caster attack means you'll have to heavily invest into her to see great returns into this, between the gear, between dupes, between her bond level, the doll, etc. So pretty decent skill, and that's what I said, that I'm pretty sure it's gonna just be better to run her as the off-burst character, or even if you want to be bursting, it doesn't matter, right? Like, she will be doing both things. Outside the burst, she only buff herself, and then on the burst, she's going to be buffing absolutely everyone in the team, which is great. And then activates after landing 50 normal attacks during full burst. You might be thinking, 50 normal attacks for a sniper rifle, what are they smoking? I didn't show it, but she transformed her weapon. I do not know what that is. It looks like a Summer Neon type of weapon, if you guys remember, right? Summer Neon, but faster. It looks pretty good in terms of speed, so might be honestly pretty easy to stack this up. We'll see if you can proc this one time, if you can proc this multiple times. Let's see. But basically, she will spend ammo from her ammo pouch once again to deal extra damage to the enemy, 400% of final attack as additional damage, while also increasing her own attack damage by 15%, which is not a lot, but hey, attack damage buffs are usually better than normal attack. So can't really complain, right? Can't expect like a fucking 80% attack damage buff in here. And then on her burst, like we were saying earlier, she will just change her weapon type, which is going to be dealing 7% of final attack as damage for 10 seconds, and then increasing her own attack damage by an extra 34% for the whole duration of full burst. So she has decent numbers on her kit. I do like her. It feels she can be used as both a burst character on a pure wind team, or she can even be used as your normal B2 cat. What are you doing? This cat is breaking everything, I swear to God. She's gonna be destroying something new today. Or you can use her as the main buffer on your team, depending what you're running. And again, she's not limited to wind team. I'm just saying wind because we're talking about mono elemental teams in this game. But charge damage is gonna be used by absolutely everyone. Be it your allies, be it your SBS, be it your Hell, be it your new Snow White, Raven, etc. Okay? So this is not exclusive to wind, but I'm talking about that because for the most part, NIKKE is an elemental game and we're moving more and more into that direction. That said, we will be pulling for her. I will be grabbing one copy. We'll get some pulls. Hopefully, by the time she comes out, I have a multi. Surely, we're gonna one-tap her, and I don't have to use tickets, right, boys? Surely. We'll be testing when she comes out for a couple hours. So if you wanna come by and check what's going on with her on the testing, you can do it with the links in the description down below. As usual, good luck with your pool dinner dates, and I'll see you on the next one.